After their joyful wedding, Jack and the princesses began a journey to visit different worlds within their alliance. Their goal was to strengthen unity and understanding among their peoples. Their first stop was a human colony called Hope Station, located on a distant moon. When they arrived, the colony leaders greeted them warmly, eager to meet the princesses and hear more about Celestora. Mia quickly became popular among the colonists for her gentle healing skills, bringing relief to those in pain or sick. Kara impressed everyone with demonstrations of Celestoran defense techniques, offering valuable training to colony guards. Leah fascinated the colonists by presenting new inventions designed to improve life at Hope Station. Her creative solutions for water purification and power generation drew admiration from the community leaders. Alyssa spoke calmly and clearly about the importance of trust, unity, and peaceful cooperation, inspiring colonists to embrace their alliance more fully. As they traveled, Jack observed how easily each princess connected with people, creating bonds of friendship and respect. Watching them work, he felt immense pride. Their unity was truly making a positive impact. One evening, Jack and Alyssa sat quietly together, looking out at the stars through a large window. The beauty of space surrounded them, peaceful and endless. Our work here feels meaningful, Jack said softly. Alyssa nodded gently. Yes, building trust takes time, but it is worth every effort. Our peoples will grow stronger together. As their journey continued, Jack noticed something troubling. Not all colonies were welcoming. Some showed hesitation or fear, wary of Celestorans. This became clear when they visited a remote mining colony called Stone Ridge. Upon arrival, the colony leaders met Jack with cool politeness, but avoided interacting with the princesses. Sensing tension, Jack addressed it directly during a meeting. I sense unease here, Jack began gently. Please speak openly, so we may address your concerns. One leader, named Gregory Hawley, spoke cautiously. Ambassador Carter, we mean no disrespect, but our people fear losing our independence. Alliances often bring unwanted change. Jack nodded, understanding their worry. Alyssa stepped forward calmly, speaking clearly and gently. Change can be frightening, Alyssa acknowledged softly. But our alliance seeks partnership, not control. We want friendship, mutual respect, and shared growth. Gregory seemed thoughtful but unconvinced. Jack offered a solution. Perhaps Princess Mia can help your medical facility. Princess Kara can support your guards. Princess Leah can aid with technology. See our actions first, then judge. Slowly, the colony leaders agreed. Jack felt relieved but knew their trust had to be earned. Mia immediately went to work in the colony's medical center, her compassion quickly touching hearts. Kara trained the guards, impressing them with her strength and clear teaching. Leah helped improve outdated machinery, solving problems with her inventive mind. Gradually, the colonists saw their sincerity. One night, a dangerous situation arose. A severe accident trapped several miners underground, and the colony lacked the necessary equipment to rescue them safely. Leah quickly devised a plan, creating an invention that could drill safely through rock. Kara led the rescue team bravely, guiding them calmly and confidently. Mia prepared medical support, ready to heal any injuries immediately. Jack and Alyssa coordinated the effort, reassuring worried families. After hours of tense work, Kara emerged with the rescued miners, safe but exhausted. Cheers filled the air, relief spreading through the colony. Gregory approached Jack, clearly moved. Ambassador, your actions today showed us true friendship. Please forgive our doubts. Jack smiled warmly. No forgiveness needed, Gregory. Friendship is built on trust and proven through actions. We are honored to call Stone Ridge our friends. Their success at Stone Ridge became a powerful example. Word spread quickly to other colonies, showing the genuine intentions and capabilities of Jack and the princesses. Skepticism slowly changed to respect and trust. Later, Jack sat quietly with Kara, watching the colony celebrate. Your bravery today made a difference, he told her sincerely. Kara smiled, modest but proud. Bravery is easy when you have purpose. Helping others strengthens our unity. Jack nodded thoughtfully. It does. Together, we prove unity is powerful. As their tour continued, Jack and the princesses visited many more worlds, each stop reinforcing the importance of their union. Slowly, genuine friendships formed, creating a strong foundation for lasting peace. One peaceful evening, Jack sat with Mia, relaxing after a busy day. Mia looked at him gently, sensing his thoughts. "You seem reflective," she noted softly. "Just thinking about our journey," Jack replied quietly. "Every world we visit brings challenges, but we overcome them together. It's inspiring." Mia smiled warmly. "True unity makes us stronger, Jack. Challenges help us grow." As their tour ended, Jack felt deep satisfaction. Their travels had shown clearly how their union benefited everyone involved. Trust had grown, doubts faded, and bonds strengthened. Returning to Celestora, the group was warmly welcomed by King Eldon and many joyful citizens. The king greeted Jack proudly. "Your journey brought honor and unity, Ambassador. Your efforts with my daughters have strengthened our worlds. You have my deepest gratitude." Jack bowed respectfully. "The honor is mine, Your Majesty. Your daughters are remarkable, and together we achieve great things." King Adon nodded, clearly pleased. "Your unity sets an example for all. May it continue guiding our path." That night, Jack stood quietly with Alyssa, looking out over the peaceful city below. Alyssa's calm presence reassured him deeply. "Our journey made a real difference," Jack said softly, proud and grateful. Alyssa smiled gently. "Yes, Jack, our unity has become stronger, deeper. We have built trust and friendship." Jack took her hand softly. "I look forward to our future, Alyssa. Whatever challenges come, we'll face them together." Alyssa's gentle smile brightened warmly. "Together, Jack, we can face anything. Our unity is our greatest strength." Standing together under Celeste's peaceful sky, Jack felt true happiness. Their bond had grown strong, proven by their actions, supported by trust and respect. Together, they had shown the power of unity, building a foundation for lasting peace and friendship among their peoples. The morning of the wedding arrived clear and beautiful. The palace buzzed with excitement, filled with bright decorations, soft music, and the scent of fresh flowers. Guests from Celestora and Earth mingled, their conversations cheerful and hopeful. Jack stood quietly in his room, carefully adjusting his formal attire. His heart beat steadily, filled with certainty. A gentle knock came at the door, and General Amelia Stone entered, smiling warmly. "Ready, Ambassador?" she asked softly. "Yes," Jack replied, feeling a deep sense of peace. "I've never been more certain." Amelia smiled approvingly. "Good. You're doing something remarkable today. Your courage will inspire many." Jack felt honored by her words. "Thank you, Amelia. Your support means a lot." As they entered the grand hall, Jack's breath caught slightly. The space was beautifully decorated, with soft lights shimmering gently. Guests filled every seat, their faces bright with anticipation. At the front stood King Eldon, dignified and proud, awaiting his daughters. Jack took his place, feeling excitement and calm blending perfectly. Moments later, the doors opened and Alyssa, Kara, Mia, and Leah entered gracefully. Each princess looked radiant, their gowns shimmering softly. Jack felt warmth and admiration fill his heart as they approached. The ceremony began with King Eldon's strong, clear voice. "Today we unite two worlds, bound by trust, hope, and love. Ambassador Jack Carter and my daughters, Alyssa, Kara, Mia, and Leah, stand together to create a lasting bond." Jack met Alyssa's gentle eyes first, her calm presence reassuring. "Ambassador Carter," she said softly, "do you promise to stand with us in peace and unity, through joy and difficulty?" "I promise," Jack replied sincerely, feeling deep conviction. Kara stepped forward, her expression strong and confident. Ambassador, do you vow to protect and honor our alliance, guiding it with strength and courage? I vow to protect and honor our unity always, Jack replied firmly. Mia approached gently, her voice soft and comforting. Jack, will you embrace kindness and understanding, nurturing our bond with compassion? I will, Jack answered warmly, feeling genuine affection. Leah's bright eyes sparkled with joy as she spoke. Jack, do you promise to face challenges with optimism and curiosity, supporting us with your wisdom? I promise, Jack said, his smile bright and genuine. King Ildon smiled proudly, his voice full of warmth. Then, by the ancient laws of Celestora and in unity with Earth, I declare you joined. May your bond strengthen our worlds. The hall filled with joyful applause. Jack felt happiness and gratitude flow through him, each princess sharing his joy with sincere smiles. The celebration afterward was lively and joyous. People danced, shared stories, and celebrated the union. Jack felt warmly accepted by Celestarans, and humans alike, their approval and happiness genuine. During the celebration, Minister Dorian approached Jack respectfully. Ambassador Carter, he said sincerely, I apologize again for my past actions. Your courage and kindness have shown me the true path forward. Jack smiled warmly. Thank you, Minister Dorian. Together, we will build a future of peace. As the evening continued, Jack shared quiet moments with each princess. Kara spoke of strengthening their worlds through courage and unity. Mia discussed plans to build healing centers accessible to both Celestarans and humans. Leah excitedly outlined ideas for new inventions to benefit all. Elisa spoke calmly about nurturing trust and understanding across their worlds. Late that night, Jack stood quietly on a balcony overlooking Celestora. Elisa joined him, her gentle presence soothing. We did it, Jack said softly, happiness filling his voice. Elisa smiled gently, her eyes filled with warmth. We did, Jack. This is just the beginning. Jack nodded, feeling deep peace and hope. I look forward to everything we'll build together. Elisa's hand gently took his. As do we, Jack. The future is bright, full of possibility. Together, they stood quietly under Celestora's star-filled sky, hearts united and ready to face whatever challenges awaited. Their marriage symbolized more than just unity. It marked the beginning of a new era, one guided by trust, compassion, strength, and endless possibilities. In the days following the attack, Jack and the princesses remained vigilant. The palace was busy with preparations for the upcoming wedding, but security was heightened significantly. Despite these challenges, Jack felt closer than ever to Elisa, Kara, Mia, and Leah. Each princess offered strength and comfort in her unique way, deepening his connection to them. One bright afternoon, Jack stood with Kara overlooking the training grounds. Soldiers practiced their skills diligently, their movements sharp and precise. Kara watched them critically, occasionally offering clear, firm advice. They respect you greatly, Jack observed quietly. Kara glanced at him, her expression softening briefly. Respect is earned, Ambassador. Strength, courage, and honor. These qualities matter deeply to our people. Jack nodded thoughtfully. Your leadership makes them stronger. It impresses me. Kara smiled slightly, her confidence evident. Strength comes from unity, Jack. We lead best when we stand together. As they spoke, a guard approached urgently. Princess Kara, Ambassador Carter, we've captured someone connected to the attack. The king requests your presence immediately. Jack and Kara quickly followed the guard to the palace hall, where King Eldon waited alongside Elisa, Mia, Leah, and several advisors. Before them stood a young Celestoran man, clearly frightened and remorseful. Minister Dorian was also present, looking concerned but determined. King Eldon addressed the captured man firmly but gently. Explain your actions, young one. Violence is not our way. The man trembled slightly, but spoke clearly. Minister Dorian's words inspired me, Your Majesty. I acted to protect Celestor's purity, but now I see my error. Violence solves nothing. Minister Dorian stepped forward immediately. Your Majesty, Ambassador Carter Princesses, I deeply regret my words encourage such an action. Peace and dialogue must guide us, not fear and anger. I promise to work tirelessly to heal these wounds. Jack watched Dorian closely, sensing genuine remorse. Alyssa stepped forward, addressing the gathered group calmly. Minister Dorian speaks wisely. Forgiveness and unity must guide us. We must move forward together. King Eldon nodded approvingly. Indeed, let forgiveness and reconciliation guide our path. As the room slowly emptied, Alyssa approached Jack, her gentle expression filled with quiet strength. Today, we faced darkness, but responded with compassion. I am proud of us all. Jack felt admiration for Alyssa's unwavering calm. Your leadership brings out the best in people, he said sincerely. Alyssa smiled warmly, taking his hand. Gently, as does yours, Ambassador. Together, we strengthen each other. Later, Jack walked through the gardens with Leah. Her cheerful nature made the heavy atmosphere lighter. Leah eagerly showed Jack a new invention designed to enhance security. Your mind amazes me, Leah, Jack admitted with genuine enthusiasm. You see solutions where others see problems. Leah laughed lightly, her eyes bright with excitement. Invention is about possibility, Jack. Every challenge has a solution if we stay hopeful. Mia soon joined them, her calming presence always welcome. She carefully observed Jack, noticing the slight tension in his shoulders. You're still worried, Mia noted softly, her voice gentle. Jack sighed quietly. The attack, the wedding, so much responsibility rests on us all. Sometimes it's overwhelming. Mia smiled gently, her voice soothing. Remember, you're not alone, Jack. We are here, supporting you always. Lean on us when you feel burdened. Jack felt warmth and comfort from Mia's words. Your kindness always reassures. Mia's eyes filled with warmth. Kindness is my strength, Jack. Use it freely. That evening, a formal dinner was held in the palace, welcoming Earth's delegation for the wedding. General Amelia Stone and several other human leaders arrived, impressed by Celestor's beauty and the sincerity of the princesses. During the dinner, Amelia spoke quietly to Jack. Your bond with the princesses seems genuine, Jack. Perhaps we were too quick to doubt this union. Jack nodded, grateful for her acknowledgement. Their sincerity is clear, Amelia. I truly believe this alliance benefits both our worlds. Later, Kara approached Jack, smiling softly. Your general seems reassured. You've represented your people well. Thank you, Kara, Jack replied warmly. Your strength makes everything easier. Kara's eyes sparkled slightly. Strength recognizes strength, Ambassador. We support each other. As the night ended, Jack found himself walking quietly with Alyssa under the soft glow of Celestor's twin moons. Her presence always calmed and comforted him. Tomorrow is a big day, Alyssa said gently, her voice filled with quiet anticipation. It is, Jack agreed, feeling his heartbeat quicken slightly. Are you ready? Alyssa asked softly, her gentle eyes searching his. Jack took a deep breath, smiling sincerely. Yes, Alyssa. Ready and certain. Our bond has grown stronger each day. I look forward to building our future together. Alyssa's eyes filled with happiness, her gentle smile radiant. As do I, Jack. Our unity will guide us forward, through joy and challenge alike. Jack felt certainty and peace standing beside Alyssa. The doubts and fears of the past days felt distant now, replaced by clarity and determination. Tomorrow's ceremony would symbolize unity, trust, and hope for both Celestora and Earth. Jack knew he was exactly where he belonged, surrounded by extraordinary partners who believed deeply in their shared purpose. Together, they would face whatever the future held, strong in their bond and committed to lasting peace. Jack stood quietly in the royal hall, his mind clear but heart racing. Today, he would announce his decision about marrying Princess Alyssa and her sisters. The room was filled with dignitaries from both Earth and Celestora, their faces eager and anxious. Whispers moved softly around the hall. A gentle hum of expectation dotted Alyssa, and her sisters waited calmly beside their father, King Eldon. Each princess looked beautiful and dignified, dressed in elegant gowns that shimmered softly under the light of the glowing crystals. Jack felt a surge of warmth seeing their supportive, hopeful expressions. He took a deep breath, stepping forward. After careful thought, Jack began clearly, "I accept the marriage proposal." The room filled with murmurs and then applause. King Eldon smiled warmly, visibly relieved. Alicia stepped forward, her gentle eyes filled with gratitude and happiness. Kara nodded approvingly, Mia smiled tenderly, and Leah clapped enthusiastically. Her joy brightening the hall. Later, Jack spoke privately with Earth's leaders via hologram. Though relieved by Jack's decision, some remained doubtful. General Amelia Stone, a respected military leader, expressed her concerns openly. "Jack, are you certain this is wise?" "Marriage is not a political tool," General Stone said firmly. Her eyes sharp and concerned. "I understand your worry," Jack replied calmly. "But Celestora's intentions are genuine. The princesses and I have formed trust and understanding. This union is a real chance for peace." Amelia hesitated but finally nodded. "Very well, Ambassador. We trust your judgment." Following the announcement, preparations began quickly. The palace buzzed with excitement as everyone got ready for the wedding. Jack spent more time with Alyssa, Kara, Mia, and Leah, each day deepening their connection. Every conversation strengthened his belief that his decision was right. However, not everyone supported the marriage. A small but vocal group of Celestians strongly opposed the union with a human. These individuals believed their culture should remain pure and untouched by outsiders. Their leader, Minister Dorian, openly criticized Jack and questioned the princess's loyalty to Celestora. One day, as Jack walked with Kara, they were confronted by Dorian in the palace courtyard. Dorian stood tall, his expression severe and disapproving. "Princess Kara," Dorian said coldly, "your decision to marry a human weakens Celestora. Do you not care for your people's future?" Kara faced Dorian bravely, unshaken by his challenge. "Minister Dorian, unity and peace are Celestora's future. Ambassador Carter brings strength and honor. Do not question our commitment." Dorian glared at Jack sharply. "Human, your presence divides us." Jack stood tall, keeping his voice calm but firm. "My presence here is to unify, Minister. Peace benefits both our worlds. Division helps no one." Dorian frowned, clearly unhappy, but he left without another word. Kara turned to Jack, her eyes fierce and determined. "Do not let his words trouble you. We know what is right." Jack nodded, thankful for her strength. "Thank you, Kara." Later that evening, Mia found Jack sitting quietly by a fountain. Sensing his unease, she sat beside him, offering silent support. "You worry about Dorian's words," Mia said softly, understanding his thoughts without needing him to speak. Jack sighed. "He's not alone. Others doubt our union too. I worry about causing problems for you and your sisters." Mia gently took his hand, her touch reassuring. "Every change faces resistance, Jack. But trust, patience, and compassion will win. Believe in our decision. We do." Jack smiled softly, feeling comforted by Mia's warmth. "Your optimism is contagious," Mia laughed gently. "Good. We need optimism." A sudden explosion shattered their peace. Jack instinctively shielded Mia, pulling her close as chaos erupted around them. Celestoran guards rushed in swiftly, securing the area. Smoke filled the air, making breathing difficult. Through the haze, Kara arrived quickly, checking on Jack and Mia with urgency. "Are you both all right?" she asked sharply, her protective instincts strong. "We're fine," Jack assured her, coughing lightly. "But what happened?" Kara's expression was grim. "An attack. Someone wants to stop this marriage." Jack felt anger rise within him. Mia's calm presence soothed him, but he knew immediate action was necessary. We need to find who did this, he said firmly. Kara nodded decisively. We will. Soon, Alyssa and Leah joined them, visibly shaken but unharmed. Alyssa's calm leadership took control, organizing the guards and initiating an investigation immediately. Leah used her inventions to scan the area for clues, quickly pinpointing the source of the explosion. The device was advanced, but we can trace it, Leah explained confidently, showing Jack the data on her screen. Jack admired Leah's skill and quick thinking. Excellent work, Leah. Alyssa's expression turned thoughtful, her gentle voice steadying everyone. This attack shows fear. Someone fears our unity. Our response must show strength and determination. We must continue with the wedding as planned. Jack agreed firmly. You're right. We cannot let violence deter us. Word of the attack spread quickly, but instead of dividing the people, it unified them. Citizens of Celestora openly expressed their support for the marriage, rejecting violence and fear. The princess's courage inspired many, easing doubts and fostering greater acceptance. Minister Dorian, faced with overwhelming public support for Jack and the princesses, openly condemned the violence. Though still wary of the union, Dorian acknowledged the need for peaceful dialogue and unity. Jack felt relief and pride, seeing how Celestora responded to the crisis. His bond with Alyssa, Kara, Mia, and Leah had grown stronger through this adversity. Together, they showed that their unity was not weak or forced, but genuine and powerful. That night, sitting quietly under the stars with Alyssa, Jack reflected deeply on recent events. This attack could have destroyed everything, Jack admitted. Softly, but it didn't, Alyssa replied gently, her calm presence soothing his worries. Instead, it brought clarity and unity. Jack smiled warmly, feeling peace beside Alyssa. I've never felt so strongly about a decision before. I know marrying you and your sisters is right. It brings hope for both our worlds. Alyssa took his hand gently, her voice full of quiet strength. Together, Jack, we will face anything. Unity, trust, and love will guide us. Jack looked into Alyssa's sincere eyes, feeling deep certainty and happiness. Despite challenges, their future felt bright and promising. Together, they were ready to build a lasting peace for Celestora and Earth, proving that their union was strong enough to overcome any obstacle. Jack woke early the next morning, the gentle glow of Celestora's sunrise filling his guest room. He stared at the elegant patterns on the ceiling, replaying yesterday's events in his mind. The idea of marrying not just Alyssa, but also her sisters, Kara, Mia, and Leah, felt overwhelming. Still, the sincerity in Alyssa's eyes and the kindness he'd seen in the others stayed with him. Gentle knock at the door interrupted his thoughts. Opening it, he found Mia waiting outside. Her smile was gentle and calming. Good morning, Ambassador, Mia greeted softly. I thought you might appreciate a peaceful start today. Would you join me in the healing gardens? Jack nodded gratefully. Thank you, Princess Mia. That sounds perfect. They walked together into the gardens filled with soft, glowing flowers and serene fountains. Mia explained that these gardens were special, known for their soothing qualities. Do you often spend time here? Jack asked, watching her carefully tend to a delicate flower. Mia nodded gently. I do. Healing is my purpose, Ambassador. Helping others brings me joy. The peace here helps me recharge. Jack felt a calmness settle over him. Mia's presence was truly comforting. Your people must appreciate you greatly, he said sincerely. Mia smiled shyly. It is my honor to help. She paused, looking at Jack thoughtfully. Are you feeling overwhelmed about the marriage? Jack sighed quietly, appreciating her understanding. It's a lot to take in. Marriage is a significant commitment on Earth, usually between two people who love each other deeply. The idea of marrying multiple people at once is new to me. I understand, Mia said kindly. It's new to us as well. But we were raised knowing this possibility. For us, it represents hope and unity. As they spoke, Jack saw Kara approaching, her confident stride unmistakable. "Good morning, Ambassador," Kara greeted firmly. "Mia, Father requests your assistance in the medical center." Mia nodded gently to Jack. "I must go. Please, enjoy the gardens." She walked away quietly, leaving Jack alone with Kara. Kara glanced at Jack curiously. "You seem troubled," she observed, blunt but not unkind. "It's just a decision," Jack admitted openly. "It feels heavy." Kara's expression softened slightly. "Heavy, yes, but we must sometimes carry heavy things to create peace." Jack studied Kara closely. She was strong, confident, clearly a protector. "You sound certain," he noted. Kara met his gaze directly. "Ambassador, my duty is to protect Celestora. If marrying you ensures peace, then I embrace it fully. My certainty comes from knowing I'm protecting what I love." Jack admired her determination. Kara seemed fierce yet honorable. He felt respect for her commitment. "Thank you for being honest," he said quietly. Kara nodded once. "Truth builds trust, Ambassador." She paused, then smiled slightly. "Surprising, Jack. Besides, you seem genuine. It makes this easier." Jack laughed softly, feeling strangely at ease with Kara's blunt honesty. "I appreciate that." As Kara left to continue her duties, Leah suddenly appeared, her bright eyes twinkling with excitement. "Ambassador Carter," she called cheerfully, "there's something I must show you." Jack followed Leah eagerly, her enthusiasm infectious. She led him into a laboratory filled with curious gadgets and fascinating inventions. Leah's passion for creation and innovation shone brightly. "Did you create all these?" Jack asked, amazed by her inventions. Leah nodded proudly. "Invention is my purpose. Solving problems is how I help our people. Imagine the good we could do if our worlds combined knowledge." Jack watched Leah, inspired by her energy and creativity. "Your excitement is convincing," he admitted warmly. "Good," Leah laughed. "We're not scary, you know? Marrying us doesn't mean losing yourself. It means gaining friends and partners. We're all in this together." Jack smiled sincerely, touched by Leah's openness. Her optimism made the future feel less intimidating. Later, Jack found himself walking with Alyssa again, sharing his experiences with her sisters. Alyssa listened carefully, pleased he had connected with them. "They are remarkable," Jack admitted honestly. "Mia's kindness, Kara's strength, and Leah's joy are all incredible, but marriage still feels so personal." Alyssa nodded understandingly. "It is personal. It is about building bonds deeper than diplomacy. But I believe, together, we can create something special." Jack looked thoughtfully into Alyssa's gentle eyes. "You truly believe in this?" "With all my heart," Alyssa replied softly. "We were raised knowing our roles, Ambassador. But we choose to embrace this. We want genuine unity, not just political peace." Jack nodded slowly. He saw sincerity and genuine care in Alyssa's eyes. "And love?" he asked softly, unsure how she would respond. Alyssa smiled gently. "Love grows, Ambassador, with patience, trust, and understanding. We have all those. Perhaps love will follow." Jack felt comforted by her words. The idea of building love gradually, rather than instantly, felt more real to him. "Ambassador," Alyssa continued gently, "please take the time you need. Your decision matters deeply, to you and to us. There is no rush." Jack sighed, feeling grateful for Alyssa's patience. "Thank you, Princess Alyssa. Your understanding means a lot." As they walked back towards the palace, Jack felt a new confidence. Each sister had shown him a unique, beautiful side of themselves, making the daunting decision feel less overwhelming. Peace was important, but so were trust, respect, and friendship. He was beginning to believe this marriage could indeed hold something special, not just for Celestora and Earth, but for him personally. That evening, Jack sat quietly in his room, reflecting deeply. The gentle kindness of Mia, Kara's bold honesty, Leah's vibrant energy, and Alyssa's calm wisdom filled his thoughts. Each princess had touched his heart in their own way, reassuring him that the bond they offered was genuine. He realized that marrying them was more than fulfilling diplomatic duties. It was about joining his life with extraordinary individuals who sincerely believed in unity and peace. The thought brought him comfort and clarity. Jack knew he would soon have to share his decision. Despite the initial shock, he now saw potential and hope. He was not just forming an alliance, he was creating a new family, one based on trust, respect, and perhaps, eventually, love. Jack Carter took a deep breath as the shuttle landed smoothly on Celestora. The human ambassador felt his heartbeat quicken. This planet was beautiful, filled with gardens that glowed in gentle shades of blue, purple, and green. Tall buildings with elegant designs rose above the greenery. Celestora was famous for its peaceful ways and advanced technology. Jack knew this diplomatic meeting was important. Peace between Earth and Celestora could mean safety and progress for both worlds. Stepping out, Jack was greeted by a group of Celestoran officials. They were tall and graceful, their skin a soft shimmering blue. Their eyes, large and expressive, watched Jack curiously. Among them stood Princess Alyssa, the eldest daughter of the ruling family. Alyssa's silver hair cascaded over her shoulders, and her presence radiated calm authority. She smiled warmly, stepping forward to welcome Jack. "Welcome, Ambassador Carter," Alyssa said gently. Extending a hand, Jack took her hand respectfully, noticing how soft yet strong it felt. "Thank you. Princess Alyssa, it's an honor to meet you." Alyssa motioned for Jack to follow her. As they walked, she spoke about the alliance between their worlds, emphasizing the importance of unity. Jack listened carefully, aware of the responsibility he carried. Entering a grand hall decorated with bright, glowing crystals, Jack saw many. Celestarans watching them attentively. At the center stood a majestic throne where Alyssa's father, King Odon, sat waiting. He was tall and dignified, with eyes full of wisdom. Beside him were three other young women who shared Alyssa's graceful features. Jack guessed they were Alyssa's sisters, Princesses Kara, Mia, and Leah. Each sister was unique, with Kara looking bold and confident, Mia gentle and calm, and Leah lively and curious. King Eldon stood, greeting Jack warmly. "Ambassador Carter, we welcome you in friendship and peace." "Thank you, Your Majesty," Jack replied, bowing slightly. "It is my hope that today strengthens the bond between our peoples." "Indeed, Ambassador," Eldon nodded approvingly. "However, there's something important you must understand. Our alliance requires a commitment that goes beyond mere diplomacy." Jack felt a flicker of uncertainty. "Please, explain." Alyssa stepped forward, her expression calm but serious. "Ambassador Carter, according to ancient galactic law, our union must be sealed through marriage. To ensure the bond between Earth and Celestora remains unbreakable, you and I must wed." Jack's eyes widened slightly, surprised by her words. "Marriage? I wasn't aware of such a requirement." "It is ancient," Alyssa explained softly, "but it remains binding." Before Jack could speak, Kara stepped forward boldly. "There is more," she said, her voice clear and strong. "The law also states you must marry all royal sisters." Jack glanced quickly at Alyssa, hoping it was some misunderstanding. Alyssa simply nodded, confirming Kara's statement. The hall filled with soft whispers from the gathered Celestarans. Jack felt suddenly overwhelmed. Marriage was something deeply personal, and he never imagined it could be part of diplomatic relations. King Eldon raised a hand, silencing the whispers. "We understand this is unexpected, Ambassador Carter. We honor your decision, whatever it may be. But please consider carefully. Refusal could weaken our alliance and threaten peace." Jack remained silent for a moment, absorbing the gravity of the situation. Alyssa watched him with gentle eyes, sensing his turmoil. "We wish for harmony and unity," she whispered. This is not just about duty, Ambassador. It is also about trust and understanding between our peoples. Jack looked at each of the princesses, seeing kindness and sincerity in their expressions. Kara stood firm, proud, and unwavering. Mia offered him a reassuring smile, her gentle presence calming his racing thoughts. Leah watched him with curiosity, her lively eyes full of questions. Finally, Jack took a deep breath, steadying himself. "May I have some time to consider this carefully?" he asked respectfully. "Of course," King Ladon said kindly. "Take the time you need. This is a decision that affects the future of both our worlds." Jack nodded gratefully, bowing once more to the king and princesses. Alyssa stepped closer, her voice gentle. "Allow me to show you around, Ambassador. Perhaps seeing more of Celestora will help you in your decision." "I'd appreciate that," Jack replied softly. Together, they walked through the beautiful gardens of Celestora, each step easing Jack's initial shock. Alyssa pointed out various landmarks, explaining their cultural significance. Her voice was soothing, her presence comforting. Jack found himself relaxing despite the pressure he felt. "I apologize for surprising you," Alyssa said gently. "But the law was made with good intentions. It is designed to create lasting peace through personal bonds." Jack glanced at Alyssa thoughtfully. "And what about you and your sisters? How do you feel about this?" Alyssa paused, choosing her words carefully. "We were raised to understand our duty. But beyond that, we believe in what this law stands for. We want genuine harmony, Ambassador. We believe it can truly be achieved." Jack saw sincerity in her eyes, realizing the depth of Alyssa's conviction. He began to understand that this marriage was more than political. It symbolized real unity and trust. Though daunting, Jack felt strangely reassured by Alyssa's honesty and kindness. As they continued walking, Jack's mind raced with thoughts. Marrying Alyssa and her sisters would change his life forever, yet rejecting the law could have serious consequences. Alyssa watched him patiently, offering quiet support. "Ambassador," Alyssa finally said softly, stopping beside a glowing crystal fountain. "Whatever you decide, know that we value your presence and the friendship of your people." Jack met her gaze, feeling his resolve strengthen. "Thank you, Princess Alyssa. I promise I'll consider carefully and decide with both our worlds in mind." Alyssa smiled warmly, a genuine warmth that touched Jack deeply. Together they stood silently, looking out over Celestora's beautiful landscape, each knowing that whatever came next would shape the future of their worlds.